You're going to do it tomorrow. When will you do it?
Saturday exam.
Huh? Saturday exam. This Saturday. Okay. What do you do?
On Saturday?
Huh?
Continue the class on Saturday.
Continue the class on Saturday.
I mean, if you don't on Saturday.
Yeah, I plan to finish tomorrow.
Is
that okay with them?
especially if you have a class till tomorrow, then Saturday they are exam.
Okay.
No, it goes as special. Saturday.
Saturday exam.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
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 So yesterday we covered chapter 10. We were hearing about what? You remember something from class yesterday? Prabhu, Russian?
We discussing about how the sage give his it was
Yeah, it began
how does
with the Dichi, right?
the Rishi give his bonus to make a weapon by the Vishwakarma for
But before that, what happened? They had to convince him, right?
Yes.
When they came to meet the Dichi, what happened?
The Rishi, he was partially agreed with what they asked, but then he wanted to just hear some religious principles from them. So he puts, he questions them on few things. He says the body is very dear for any living entity, and it is very painful to give up the body. And so how are they asking for it?
Yes.
How can they do that?
Yes, good. Okay, the body is the thing we're most attached to. Something we can give up our possessions, and we can even give up our religious principles, but to give up the body, very difficult. So, the Dichi was testing the demigods. He wanted to hear from them. So, what did they have to say to the Dichi? How did they convince him? Yes? Yes, remember? What happened? How did they convince him? The Dichi? What did the demigod say?
That they have a problem with the demons.
They said that for a person who is very advanced in spiritual knowledge and who lives for the welfare of others, they don't have attachment towards the body, and for the welfare of others, they are okay to give their body in service of betterment of others. And they also says to give the charity is very difficult. Also, to asking for such a charity is also very, very, very difficult for them.
Yeah.
But for the higher cause, for better cause, the Dichi should give up his body.
Yeah, they said difficult to, it's difficult to give charity. Not everybody's able to give charity. For some people, they don't have much, and you have young children, you have a family depending on you. You can't give away everything when you have a family to take care of. And people come begging, you don't like to refuse them. but you have to be practical. So sometimes it's difficult to refuse, but you have to do it sometimes. And also it's difficult to ask for charity. Not everyone is so bold that you can come up and ask charity. Some people feel very humble, they feel very ashamed. Oh, if your father sees you out there begging money in the street, what would your father think? Huh? Like that. Oh, this guy is working in a multinational company before, now he's in the street begging. You see, so it's difficult sometimes to ask, it's difficult to give. Yes, so the Dichi thought, yes, very good, very nice. So he agreed to give up his body. They gave up his body, then what happened?
Then he merged the 5 elements in his body within the 5 elements of the universe. Like the body is made of air, water, fire, earth. So he merged in ether. He merged in 5. Like we can a comparison between Dadichi and Dhritarashtra.
Okay.
Similarly.
Yeah. The different elements merged with the reservoir of the elements. And then what happened?
Then the demigods using Vishwakarma, they made this weapon that can help in killing with Rashtra.
Who made the weapon?
Vishwakarma.
Vishwakarma, right. So give the weapon to?
Indra.
So Indra has the weapon. So they go out to battle. So what happens?
The demigods were very powerful in fighting, and with that power the demons were they were fleeing, trying to flee because they were so powerful that they are attacking. They tried to put the big mountains, but then they are made to dust. So these things happened. So they were just fleeing from the battlefield. At that point, Dhritarashtra came. He says, "Don't run away." I mean, like that.
Why were they running away?
Because they were lost. They feel that they are lost because all their powers were in vain.
Yeah.
Whatever this.
The demons threw different weapons. And what happened?
They became into
Weapons were just, the demigods turned them into dust.
dust.
Nullify. Nullify the effects. Nullify. So they were.
And so the demons saw that, every weapon, whatever they do, the demigods are making it to dust, to nothing. Doesn't have any effect on them. So the demons became afraid.
Yes.
And they ran away from the battlefield. And then?
And then Vritasura was smiling and he was saying, how can you run away from the battle? And he was speaking that even if you die in the battle, it's more glorious death than just running away from the battle.
Okay. Alright, so we'll go on to chapter number 11, right?
Yes.
The transcendental qualities of Vritasura. Again, Sukadeva Goswami begins. O King, Vritasura, the commander-in-chief of the demons, advised his lieutenants in the principles of religion. But the cowardly, demoniac commanders, intent upon fleeing the battlefield, were so disturbed by fear that they could not accept his words. They were supposed to be big heroes, great commanders, but they're running away from the battlefield in fear. All right? So, read the next verse. Prabhu, read the next verse.
O King Parikshit, the demigods, taking advantage of a favorable opportunity presented by the time, attacked the army of the demons from the rear and began driving away the demonic soldiers, scattering them here and there as if their army had no leader. Seeing the pitiable condition of his soldiers, Vritrasura, the best of the Asuras, who was called Indra Shatru, the enemy of Indra, was very much aggrieved. Unable to tolerate such reverses, he stopped and forcefully removed the demigods, speaking the following words in an angry mood.
So, what can you say? What is happening?
The demons are fleeing.
Can you blame them?
No.
Huh? Was there anything wrong in them fleeing?
Because they found the enemy more powerful.
But what about the demigods?
The demons are attacking the demons.
Huh?
They are attacking the demons.
But where? Is that proper? What they're doing? The demigods, are they behaving in a proper manner?
Not as much as yes.
What are they doing wrong?
From the back side.
Yeah, the other side.
Yes, they're attacking the enemy from the rear. The demons are trying to run away, and the demigods are trying to kill them as they run away. So, that is against the etiquette, right?
Yes.
On the battlefield, the Kshatriyas supposed to follow the etiquette. What is the etiquette?
The fight should be between equals. At the same time, the opposite party should have all of his weapons and should be facing you. And if they are fearful and if they are running away, one should not attack them. When they develop their courage back and when they take their weapons back and come and challenge, only then the fight or battle should happen.
Yes. Somebody is running away from the battle, why you go and attack them? It's bad that they're running away from the battle, but it's even worse if they're being attacked by the demigods from the back as they're running away. Two wrongs don't make a right, right? Alright, the demigods, the demons are wrong, and the demigods are also wrong. So, two wrongs don't make a right. Driving away the demonic soldiers. So Vritrasura is shocked. He's very sorry to see his fellow warriors fighting like this. So Vritrasura is giving instruction to the demigods, right? He spoke heavily to the demons, now he's giving instructions to the demigods as well. So he's the guru of both sides. He's instructing the demons and he's instructing the demigods. So he's really he's really above everyone. Alright, so, can you read?
O demigods, these demonic soldiers have taken birth uselessly. Indeed, they have come from the bodies of their mothers exactly like stew. What is the benefit of killing such enemies from behind while they are running in fear? One who considers himself a hero should not kill an enemy who is afraid of losing his life. Such killing is never glorious, nor can it promote one to the heavenly planets.
Alright, thank you. So, Vritrasura is speaking like this. That he said, they've come from the bodies of their mothers like stew. That's what he thinks of them. And he said, what is the benefit to kill people from behind? They're running in fear. Why should you bother to kill them? So that kind of killing is never glorious. And you're not going to get to heavenly planets by doing that. So what can we understand about Vritasura's nature?
He's very religious.
Hmm?
He knows the religious principles and the rules. And
He knows the religious principles.
and the rules, battlefield rules.
And what?
And he's very learned in the battlefield rules also.
He's very learned.
On the battlefield rules and
The rules of being in battle, military combat. He knows the rules of military combat. And he's not just praising his own people. It said a good king will punish his own son if his own son is wrong. And he will praise he will praise his enemy's son if his enemy's son has done something good. So Vritasura, you can see his nature. Although he's a demon, he is finding fault with the demons. He's not praising the demons, he sees wrong in them. And he sees wrong also in the demigods too. Both sides, not good. So they should fight, when they fight, they should fight like heroes. The hero will never run from the battle. He must fight face to face. So killing an enemy from behind is not glorious. But if the enemy turns and runs in fear of his life, if he runs in fear, he should not be killed. This is the etiquette of military science. So Vritasura insulted the demonic soldiers, comparing them to the stool of their mother. So why would he compare them to stool? What's the point?
Useless.
Huh?
They're useless.
I don't understand.
The demons are useless in a sense.
Huh?
Useless, Maharaj.
Useless.
Like stool is useless.
There's no difference between them. Right? Stool comes from the stomach of the mother. And Vritasura said that there's no difference between the stool from the mother and the cowardly son. If the man is a coward, then he's like the stool. And he compares to Tulsidas. Have you read Tulsidas's book? What is it? Ramcharitmanas? Huh? Dinka Dakini Ratkabagini Talat Palak Rahu Kushe. You know, huh? So Tulsidas, he wrote like about these kind of things. Now Chanakya Pandit also said, so urine and semen both come from the genitals. Semen produces a child, but urine produces nothing. So a child is neither if the child is not a hero and not a devotee, then it's better to just pass urine than to have a child. He is not a son, but urine. So then Prabhupada quotes Chanakya Pandit. What is the use of a son who is neither glorious nor devotee? Such a son is like a blind eye, which simply gives pain, but cannot help one see. So Vritasura is shocked to see people run away from the battle. So Vritrasura is in an angry mood. Why is he angry?
Because the demons are running away and cowardly, and the demigods are attacking them from behind.
Why is Vritrasura angry?
Because everybody is breaking the military rules, this side and that side.
Well, yes, you could say like that. Who is breaking the military rules?
The demons and demigods.
Yeah. Alright, yeah, the demigods are breaking the rules. Why?
That they should not attack a person who is in a fearful condition, but they are doing it.
They shouldn't attack from behind. And the demons are also criticized. Why? What did they do wrong?
They are running away from the battlefield.
Yes, the Kshatriyas, right? There's some Kshatriya spirit. They should want to be willing to die on the battlefield. No need to, they shouldn't run away just to save their life. Why not? Why shouldn't they just run away?
Because
It's not etiquette for the Kshatriyas.
Huh?
It is not the correct etiquette for the
It's
Kshatriyas.
not proper behavior, yeah. No, they run away from they're going to die anyway one day.
Yes.
One day, sooner or later, they're going to die. Don't better to die glorious. If you die on the battlefield, that's glorious. But if you die at home on your bed, that's not very glorious. So many people like that. When you go door to door, Sankirtan, sometimes they get like that, some old person, stay at home, can't do anything. They have a nurse to take care of them. The nurse watches television all day, and the sick man is laying on the bed, dying. Okay, go ahead. Next verse, we're going to hear about, what is it, text number 5. Yeah, who's going to read?
O insignificant demigods, if you truly have faith in your heroism, if you have patience in the course of your hearts, and if you are not ambitious for sense gratification, please stand before me for a moment.
Wow. Why would they want why would Vritrasura want the demigods to stand before him?
To fight.
To fight.
Huh?
To fight.
To fight, is it? Yeah, right. Yes, that's like that. So that, well, if you don't wish to fight, if you're afraid of losing your lives, I shall not kill you. For unlike you, I am not so evil-minded as to kill parents or to kill persons who are neither heroic nor willing to fight. If you have faith in your heroism, please stand before this. Right? So, Vritrasura is saying like that to the demigods. I am not so evil-minded as to kill persons who are neither heroic. Who did that? Who killed people who were neither heroic nor willing to fight?
Indra,
Did he?
Vishwarupa was not willing to fight. Vishwarupa was not willing to fight Maharaj.
Vishwarupa wasn't into fighting.
Not willing to fight, but still Indra killed.
No?
Indra killed Vishwarup.
Indra killed Vishwarup? Did he? Vritrasura. He killed Vritrasura. He killed Vishwarup also. Yeah. Yeah, Vishwarup he killed. Well, he got reaction for that. And now afterwards he's going to kill Vritrasura also. And he'll get reaction for that too. Not easy to be Indra, you know. Difficult job, you know. Sometimes we don't realize what it is to be a big manager in ISKCON. You know, you have to tolerate so much, so many things, so many issues. Something goes wrong, you get the blame. Something goes right, nobody will give you any credit. Something goes right, we'll say, Krishna's mercy. How the demigods are being rebuked. If you demigods are really heroes, then stand before me now and try to show your prowess. So Vritrasura, you can see, very brave, does not fear anybody, even the big demigods. He knows the demigods are very powerful, but Vritrasura is not afraid of them. He said, come on, he said, come out and fight. If you do not wish to fight, if you are afraid of fighting, I shall not kill you. For unlike you, I am not an evil-minded, I'm not so evil-minded as to kill persons who are neither heroic nor willing to fight. Who is that? Who are persons who are not heroic nor willing to fight?
The demons.
Huh?
Demons. The demons.
What about the demigods?
Oh.
Are they willing to fight?
Yeah, they are also not acting in a heroic way.
Huh? They're also not?
They are also not acting in a heroic way by fighting from back.
Right. Demigods are not heroes. Anyway, this is how, who's going to speak to the demigods like that? Huh? Who's speaking?
Vritrasura.
Well, they're speaking to Vritrasura. They're speaking to him. But who's speaking?
Indra.
Oh, Vritrasura is challenging, he's chastising the demigods. Right? Vritrasura is chastising the demigods that I'm doing all the work, you're just sitting there on your lotus flower, enjoying. But Brahma is not just sitting on this lotus flower. Just like Indra is the king of heaven, but he's also got a lot of responsibility. He's got to be on top of everything going on in the universe. If there's any demons or anything there, he has to be on top of it. He has to think how to handle the situation. So Vritrasura is talking to the demigods, and he's telling them, I want to see how good you are. I want to see how you fight. And if they don't want to fight, what's Vritrasura going to do? Is he going to kill them?
No.
What is he going to do?
He won't. He
Huh?
won't attack them.
He won't attack them. Maybe he should. If he doesn't attack them, what's he going to do? Huh? What do the demigods usually do? Do you know what the demigods do? They go to parties. They go to parties, right? They have parties in the heavenly planets. They go in their airplanes, they go to parties, they have kirtan parties, like that. Yeah. That's how the demigods are enjoying like that. Every day, all the time, every night, they go for parties. But Indra said, even if you don't wish to fight, is Indra going to kill the demigods? If they don't fight, can he kill them?
No.
Huh?
No.
No. Well, he can if he wants to. If Indra wants to kill them, he could kill them. Vritrasura, he could kill them if he wanted to. Vritrasura is very powerful. So if he wants to kill somebody, he could kill them. So he's telling them, if you have faith in your heroism, please stand before me. What does he mean? What does Vritrasura mean when he says like that? Text number 7. If you have faith in your heroism, please stand before me.
She's challenging them to come for fight.
Yeah. Yeah, if you think you're a big hero, come and fight. Let's have a fight. Come and stand before me, and then we'll fight each other. So Vritrasura is angry, and Vritrasura is very powerful. So what about the demigods? How are they?
They are powerful, but not as much as Vritrasura.
Huh?
They are powerful, but not as much as Vritrasura.
Where are they? What have they passed over? What did they pass over?
Passover.
I thought you said Passover, Vritrasura.
No, they are powerful,
They have power,
but not as much as Vritrasura.
not as much as Vritrasura. So the demigods afraid?
Yes.
What are they afraid about?
Getting defeated.
Huh?
Again, getting defeated and losing their.
Yeah, they may lose their kingdom, they may even be killed.
Yes.
Right? Who are they? They're afraid of Vritrasura, because he's their enemy. And Vritrasura is angry, he's shouting, he's roaring. And demigods are, they're afraid. They want to go. Right? It says when the demigods heard Vritrasura's roar, it was like that of a lion, and the demigods fainted and fell to the ground as if they'd been struck by lightning. are struck by thunderbolts. Do you get lightning and thunderbolts here in Mayapur?
Yes.
When?
During there's this season.
This time of the year, right?
Yes.
It's a good time of the year for thunderbolts and lightning. And
College.
when we go in parikrama, often get rain, right?
Yeah.
One day or something it will rain.
Yeah.
Sometimes the tents will be affected. So Vritrasura is roaring because he doesn't like the idea that it's all going to be hidden. And then text 8 goes on. You can hear more about Vritrasura. He takes up his trident. Who else carries a trident?
Lord Shiva.
What about Lord Vishnu? Does he ever carry a trident? Does Lord
No.
Vishnu ever have a trident?
He carries Shankha, Chakra, Gada.
So Vritrasura has a trident. Usually who carries the trident?
Shiva and Durga.
Ganesh.
Varun.
Not Ganesh.
Durga.
Durga Ma and
Durga, Kali.
Kali.
What about
Also, I think Kartikeya.
Kartikeya? You have a trident?
I'm not sure. No?
I don't know.
So I'm worried anyway about the demigods. Vritrasura was so angry that the demigods fainted, and some of them were walked over by Vritrasura. He walked over them just like an elephant tramples bamboo in the forest. So the same way. So this so who's fighting for the demigods? Who's on the side of the demigods in this battle?
Indra.
Indra. Only Indra.
With all the demigods.
Huh? All the demigods. But some of the demigods are fighting for the demons. Lord Shiva is a demigod. Is he fighting for Vishnu or is he fighting for Shiva?
But is Shiva here?
Is he fighting for the demons? Usually the demons worship Shiva. Anyway, there's different sides. You've got sometimes the demons.
Yeah.
So what happens? Text number 8. The demigods close their eyes in fear. And Vritrasura takes his trident and he tramples the demigods with his feet like a mad elephant tramples bamboo in the forest. So when Indra sees Vritrasura like this, then Vritrasura is very angry. So Indra, what does he do? What's Indra going to do when he sees Vritrasura there?
Throws.
Through his club.
Yeah.
Through his club, one of his big clubs. And what happened to the club?
Vritrasura caught it easily.
Huh?
Vritrasura just caught it easily.
With his left hand.
Yeah, he caught the club, right?
Yes.
Indra caught the club with his left hand. Right? Now, usually people use the right hand, unless you're left-handed. Any left-handers here? You left-handed? No? Left-handed? No? I am. I'm a lefty. But when I eat, I use chopsticks. I can use my right hand. Because eating is supposed to use right hand, right? When you eat, you should use your right hand. So when I eat, I can use my right hand, and I can even use chopsticks with my right hand. But writing, I have to use my left hand. So Vritrasura caught the club with his left hand, and then what does he do with it?
He hand down Indra's elephant.
Yeah, he comes and he's hit the head of Indra's elephant. What's it called?
Ayurveda.
Where did it come from?
The churning of Mount Manda.
Churning of the milk ocean, right? When the demigods and the demons churned the milk ocean, they produced Ayurveda, and that was taken by Indra for his carrier. So, Vritrasura hit Ayurveda on the head with his club, Indra's club. And all the soldiers on both sides, oh, well done, well done. They were all appreciating that, Vritrasura is so great. He could hit the elephant. Not only did he hit the elephant, he knocked it back. He knocked the elephant back. You know, when we had the elephants here in Mayapur, they're so big, could you ever imagine knocking it down? They're so big and strong. Their legs and their whole body, whoa. So Ayurveda was really in trouble. He said he was feeling great pain, vomiting blood. So the elephant fell, and Indra was on his back. So Indra also fell. What do you think about this? Is this proper? To have the elephant, should the elephant be beaten like this by Vritrasura? What do you think? You like elephants?
Yes.
Did you ever take care of one?
No. I like it because
Huh?
I like elephants because we used to have elephant processions and Mayapur.
Elephants. Not easy taking care of elephants. Anytime they can pick you up and kill you. Yeah, it's true. Some temples in South India, they keep several elephants.
Yes.
So Indra is in trouble and his elephant is injured. So what does Indra do?
He revives the elephant.
Huh?
He revives the elephant with nectar.
What?
He revives the elephant
How?
with nectar.
Where does the nectar come from?
Churning.
Churning of the milk ocean.
No,
Oh,
not that nectar.
His hands, maybe.
He's got nectar coming from, he's got special mystic power in his hand that he can touch with his hand and give relief for the elephant. But one interesting thing happened. When Vritrasura had hit the elephant, what happened?
It went 14 miles, 14
yards.
yeah, 14 yards behind.
Yeah. Alright. He knocked the elephant back. So, then what? What does Vritrasura do?
He waits.
Huh?
He gives some time.
Huh?
He waits for. He refrained from attacking again. He gives Indra time to get back.
I wish I could understand your voice a bit better, you know. You have to learn to speak a little more clear. Very difficult to understand you.
Vritrasura refrains from attacking again, and he waits for Indra to get back ready to attack again.
Yes, right. Indra could have attacked when the elephant is injured, and Indra's not got the elephant. He's got to take care of the elephant, so he hasn't got his carrier. So Vritrasura could have taken advantage. He's got the advantage. He could have come in and killed them all, but he didn't do it. Why not?
Against Dharma. Against Dharma.
Yes, against Dharma. What's the Dharma?
When somebody is injured, you cannot fight with him.
Yeah.
You can debate.
Yes, you can't fight unarmed people.
Yeah.
They have to be ready to fight, right? That's the problem, that's the thing, they've got to be ready. They can't just go ahead and fight. Now, of course, people would do that. Common people would take advantage. So Indra was showing, what can we say about Indra's character? Oh, not Indra, Vritrasura.
Yeah.
What can you say about Vritrasura's character?
Merciful.
Merciful.
Compassionate.
Compassionate. Yeah. And you could say that he's following religious principles. Right? Obedient to the religious principles, strictly following the etiquette. Doesn't want to take advantage, unfair advantage over someone. So this shows us what kind of person Vritrasura actually is. That he's really got good qualities. He's not just thinking, I've got to win the battle. He wants to, if he's going to win the battle, he wants to win it in the proper manner. He doesn't care about win or lose, that's not important, but he's not going to give up his integrity. He's not going to destroy his character. He's got to do he wants to do it in a proper way. So Indra uses his hand can produce nectar. Somehow, the touch of Indra's hand can produce nectar, and it gives relief for the elephant's pain, and at the same time it can cure its injury. Then the elephant and Indra are both standing there silently. What are they waiting for? Why are they just standing there silently?
To again fight.
Huh?
To fight again.
Yeah, they got
Next day. Yeah. Next
they
day.
got to go on with the fight, right? Yeah. Fight's not over. They're they're waiting, they got to see what's going to happen with Vritrasura. So Vritrasura, he's showing his character, how he's so, what?
Like following religious principles, merciful.
Following religious principles, right. He's not going to take unfair advantage of anyone. You know, usually demoniac people will be very much more in the mode of passion and they will do anything to get what they want. But Vritrasura, what does he want?
He wants to go back to God.
Yes, Vritrasura wants to go back to Godhead. He doesn't care about the kingdom. He's not worrying about conquering and winning the battle. He just wants to go back to Godhead. Right? Just like Gajendra Moksha. In the story about Gajendra Moksha, the elephant was fighting with a crocodile. Right? Then what happened? Then the Lord came and he killed the crocodile. Was Gajendra pleased? When the Lord came and cut the throat of the crocodile, he freed Gajendra. Was Gajendra happy to be freed? You don't know? Huh? You don't know? You don't know Gajendra Moksha?
Exactly.
Huh?
Exact image.
Story you know, but exact what you question.
Anyway, Gajendra said, he said, well, oh, you killed him. You liberated the crocodile. I offered the prayers. It was me who prayed. I prayed. Gajendra prayed for the Lord to come, and the Lord came and killed the crocodile. He said, he should have killed me. Then I could have got liberated. The crocodile got liberated. I'm still here in this material world. I'm still in this body, this elephant body. No joke, you know, to be in the elephant body. You know, very difficult, how they live. I used to see the keepers with them every morning there in that elephant yard. Quite difficult. To be cursed to take an elephant body. Oh, Krishna. But Bhaktivinoda Thakur said, but he said, let me take birth even as an insect. Right?
Yeah.
Where?
The house of the Vaishnava.
Yes, in the house of a Vaishnava. I can take birth even as an insect. Why?
You get association and prashad.
Important things, right? You get prasadam. Very important. Okay. So Vritrasura sees Indra along with the elephant Airavata, and they're standing in front of him. And Indra's got his thunderbolt in his hand. And he wants to fight. And so Vritrasura, he sees Indra and he remembers what Indra has done. He remembers how Indra killed his own brother. Right? Who was Indra's brother?
Vishwarup. Oh, Indra's brother.
Brother of Vritrasura.
Brother of
Vritrasura.
Vritrasura.
Vishwarup.
Was he the brother of Vritrasura?
Vishwarup.
Vishwarup was brother.
Vishwarup was the brother, yeah. So Vishwarup was killed by
Indra.
yeah. So Vritrasura is and he sees them both standing there in front of him, and he's thinking about his own brother. He's thinking about Vishwarup, and he's thinking how this person could have killed him. He must have been responsible for killing Vritrasura of Vishwarup, rather. So Indra's sinful reactions, Indra's sinful activities. Indra had been sinful, he had become mad with lamentation and forgetfulness. So Vritrasura is laughing and he's become mad with lamentation. Why is he lamenting?
Because he lost his brother, Vishwarup.
Okay, he lost his brother, Vishwarup. And then there's also forgetfulness. So he's forgetting some things. Vritrasura forgot something. What could he forget? What did he forget? Vritrasura forgot. Lamentation and forgetfulness. So he's lamenting, Vritrasura is lamenting about the death of some family members, and he's forgotten. What has he forgotten? What could he forget?
Goal. Is it his goal to go back to Godhead?
Well, he's forgetful. He's forgotten about going back to Godhead. He doesn't remember supposed to go back to Godhead. I don't know. Anyway, he became mad with lamentation and forgetfulness. He remembered how Vishwarup had been killed, Indra had killed his brother. Then thinking of Indra's sinful activities. Indra's sinful activities. What did he do? What did Indra do that was sinful? He killed.
Vishwarup.
Yes.
Impulsively.
Huh?
Impulsively.
Impulsively.
In his anger killed
Yeah.
Vishwarup.
Anything else he did? Indra did something else? Sinful activities?
He did offense to his spiritual master.
He did offense to Brihaspati in the beginning, yes. Then he did offense to Brihaspati
Yes.
later, after the Guru, right? And then, anything else he did? Indra? Well, he's going to do it. He's going to kill Vritrasura, but that's not immediately. Okay, so he has to offer his Vritrasura speaking, and he's speaking to Indra. So you can imagine he's very angry at Indra because Indra had killed Vishwarup unfairly. So when Vritrasura speaks to Indra, he is speaking in a very heavy, chastising way, telling him off, letting him know that you're a very low person, you did a very sinful thing. He said, you killed a Brahmana who was he said, who was his spiritual master. So he didn't just kill a Brahmana, he killed someone who was his guru. He who has killed my brother is now, by good fortune, standing before me face to face as my enemy. So, who's the enemy? Vritrasura's enemy is? Indra. Right. And he who has killed my brother, who killed my brother?
Indra.
Right. So Indra is the enemy. So he said, O most abominable one, when I pierce your stone-like heart with my trident, I shall be freed from my debt to my brothers, or to my brother, singular. No, the brother, Vishnu. So Vritrasura is feeling a debt to his brother. Why is he indebted to his brother? Yes. Why is he indebted to the brother? You know?
Because they're born out of Twasta, and because his father is Twasta, and
his father may be Twasta. What does that mean? What does that have to do with it?
and Twasta created Vritrasura so that he can kill Indra. Twasta created Vritrasura so that Vritrasura can avenge Indra. Sorry, Vishnu.
So it's brothers' responsibility to save the other brother and to protect the other brother. And he could not protect him because he was not even born though. But then, so now he has an opportunity by killing Indra, he will clear that debt.
We have debt to sages. Anyone born has a debt to 3 people, debt to 4 fathers, debt to the sages,
Debt to the teachers.
yeah. In that way,
Elder brother is like father only.
also sage with us.
Okay, yeah, we have an obligation, debt to the older brother. What if the older brother is not a devotee? Right? If your older brother is not a devotee and you're a devotee, do you still have a debt to him?
Devotees are not indebted to anybody because they perform devotional service to the Supreme Lord.
Yes. If they're doing pure devotional service, then they're not indebted. But got to be pure devotional service, not just anybody. Yeah, well, I'm a devotee, so I'm free about that. Well, we have to be pure devotee. Then you're free of obligations and debts. So Vritrasura said, when I pierce your stone-like heart with my trident, then I'll be free from my debt. Okay, we'll take a break. It's too difficult to complete, but that's...